As Washington State women's basketball head coach Kamie Ethridge, coach, your team posted an 89-38 victory today in the exhibition contest against St. Martin's. Just opening statements and what did you think about your team's performance, and then we will open up for questions.
Well, it just feels great to be back in the gym, back with fans. Our team was super, super excited. We didn't have to do much in a pregame talk. We didn't have to, it's not like we scouted a lot. We gave them a little personnel things to look over and make sure that they kind of knew tendencies of the opponent. But for the most part, we just kind of let them loose. And I think that was all they needed, because it feels like they've been caged up for a while. And I was really excited about the energy in the gym, the energy with our team, the preparation, the maturity, the discipline of our team. I just feel like we're in a really good place, and we've got a lot to grow on.
If anybody has any questions, please raise your hands. Coach, you talked about you didn't have to really prep or talk to the team a little bit. You do return a very veteran squad. It's the most experience you return since you've been at Washington State. Over 90% of your scoring is back. How much of a factor do you think that plays into a situation like this, where you are in an exhibition contest, low pressure situation, where you go out there and roll the ball out the first time and you don't really have to tell the team what to do, what plays to run? They kind of have a sense. So how is that comforting? How much does that factor into the preparation in this game?
Well, it does. It feels good to have, just experience back, and some depth and the comfort that you've got your program kind of in a spot where they know your culture, they know what's expected of them. I think it's interesting when you look at our team, though, like they were really nervous at Zoomania, the people that performed there. And I was shocked by that, because those are our people. It was just supposed to be a fun event, and they got really nervous. And it just tells you that they're young people. They want to please. They know when the spotlight's on them, they need to succeed and need to help us and help the cause. And I felt like they handled that a little bit better tonight. They handled their nerves. They just got right into a routine. We played a lot of rotation, so we didn't have great rhythm, and, had some stops and spurts and things like that are going to happen when you play this many people. But to get the kind of numbers that we got, I thought Ula was amazing in the limited minutes that she played, just 7 for 7, and her production was really, really good. She's stability. She's a quarterback on the court. So that's what we get with that starting lineup. A lot of high IQ players. They can make adjustments on the fly. We don't have to over coach the game and overcall the game. They make the calls a lot themselves. So that's exactly what we get when we have that kind of experience on the floor.
Austin Getz, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, you guys had such an unbelievable year last year. The only real downside was that it was coming in front of, unfortunately, empty seats because of COVID. With so much excitement around the team and so much talent returning, how excited are you and the rest of the team to be able to have fans back in Beasley this year?
Yeah, it is. It's unbelievable. I think I've tampered down my expectations. I'm always afraid of, maybe no one's going to come back, or everybody's still afraid of getting outside and getting in public. So I'm really hopeful that we can get on a good roll. We can have a great non-conference season and play good basketball and really continue this excitement and momentum that we are coming off of from last year's success. So, you want it for your team. It's not if you want it for a better chance to win the game in your home environment. And we certainly need that when we get into Pac-12. You don't want people to come in here and beat you in your home environment. So we need the support. We appreciate it. The band, the drum line, it's special. It's unique here at Washington State. And we got to build on it. We got to get more people in the stands. And I think this team's going to be fun to watch. And we have a chance to be really good, I think, again. And so we need people to jump on board.
Go ahead, Austin.
And then, like you touched on, so many experienced players returning and coming off that great year. How optimistic, how fired up, and how hungry are you and the rest of the team to build on last year's success?
Yeah, Austin, great question. I think just I think we understand, and I certainly do, like, you're not guaranteed anything. You're not guaranteed getting to the NCAA tournament this year because you almost return everybody. So I think we coach that way. We expect our players to train at an unbelievably high level, to have the discipline and the focus and the expectation on who we're going to be as a program. Our standard of who we're chasing is as high as it gets. It's Stanford, who won a national championship. It's Oregon. It's UCLA. It's, name the people in front of us. We were picked 6th. So there's a little bit of a target on our backs. We're not the underdog in every game anymore. So all of those things are in place, but you only get what you prove to be. And I like the fact that I think we have, some ball handling in our gym a little bit more than we finished the year last year. I think you saw glimpses of Tara Wallach and what she can offer us. Just a phenomenal talent and can score anywhere on the floor. I don't think she'll play like a freshman. So, so when we think about those games where we struggled and didn't score enough points or ran our starters into the ground, it's encouraging to know that I think we have a little bit more depth and a little bit at every position, and we have a chance to, I hope, and our hope is to be a better team. And if we're a better team, I think we have a chance to finish in the top half of this league. And if we're in the top half of this league, yes, we have a chance at postseason play. But it's a lot of ifs, and all we can think about right now is coming in tomorrow, which we will, and dissecting what we got to work on and trying to build the momentum and get better and have a better game the next time we play.
Coach, I know it was an exhibition contest, but when you sit there and you look at an opponent's field goal percentage and it's under 20%, you have to be pleased with that. What were you doing out there defensively, and just kind of what have you been focusing on in the preseason to maybe fine-tune some things defensively and get better on that side of the court?
Well, I didn't look at I haven't even looked at that. I was happy with the things we were trying to accomplish, and then, looking down and seeing 31 assists on our 30, my eyesight is at 38?
31.
38 or 36?
Oh, 38 shots.
38 shots, 31 assists on 38 field goal attempts. I mean, that is big time, and that's really good. So, we were trying to put some goals, tangible goals in front of our players, and we got 3 out of 5. We didn't keep our turnovers down, and we didn't get to the free throw line, which is something we want to do better coming forward. But at the end of the day, there's so many different ways to win a ball game. That's what Lori, my associate head coach, was saying in the gym. There's so many different ways. We can statistically come up with a bazillion things, and there's a lot of different ways to win. And so, holding an opponent down to that gives you a chance to really win. So we have to be versatile. We have to be adaptable. And I think we weren't as versatile as we could have been, needed to be last year. The really good teams can play a lot of different styles and adapt to, if the ball's going in the basket, they find another way to win. If they turned it over too much, they, or they turn you over. There's just a lot of things that you've got to be able to do in certain situations. And, we got to continue to build our lineup and rebuild our team and build our team so that we can face any adversity we might and any style we might and succeed. And I think we're a little bit better than we were a year ago. And we got to build on that, and we got to find ways to be successful every single time we step on the floor. And we got to be competitive every time we step on the floor. So let's be happy about that. We'll build on it, and we'll try to find ways to get better from this team. I appreciate St. Martin's. It was great for them to play, just to get out and play, and I think they're going to have a great season as well.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Congratulations on the victory. We'll talk to you on November 5th when you have another exhibition against Northwest Nazarene. Till then, go Cougs.
Yep. Thanks, everybody. Go Cougs.